So timestamps in case you want to skip forward, but I did one scout on the Biwa Hayahides, and as you can see, I got Tokai Teio. Otherwise, yeah, that's the guest character for today, as you see in the special week race. Now, am I built for it? I guess we'll find out, but as we just go in here, by now we should already know what's happening, and hopefully I immediately picked the correct gold ship, but if it's not the one I favorited there, I'm going to be very confused. And we're also going back to, I think we're on the thingamajiggy, right? Yeah, nope, that's story events. Race, yeah, portrait. And the reason we're sticking to portrait is that we have better things to do. So, yeah, we're going to parfait this. That's not going to fly. And if I can use Tokai Teio, I'm pretty sure I can. We'll use Tokai Teio last. If I lose both of these, however, then hey. But as we sit here and try our best, let's see if we can do our gold ship things. Because, yeah, I'd had my one, I guess that's what I'll show at the end of this video, one Tokai Teio, and it's the one I didn't record. I kind of recorded some of it, but my recordings kind of exploded. So what happened is that I only have a few races and whatnot, and then maybe I'll see them as the game decides to hold for and freeze for a moment. But as we get into it here, yeah, we'll watch the races again. Why not? I won't skip to the end, because otherwise, what are we here for? So, yeah, Tokai Teio, I will see if I can use Tokai Teio here. If she has an aptitude that's at even C or less, we'll work with a B. I don't want to, but we will. We will. And as I was mentioning before the timestamp, my career, I did one career with Tokai Teio, and it was one of the best ones I had. Instant URA champion, but I think that's also because I just happen to have she has growth in the two stats in which I have support cards for, and borrow for. But you get the point. Speed, I think it's speed and stamina. 20% speed, 10% stamina. And it helps out that she starts as a 3-star. But on top of that, yeah, my recordings exploded, so that made me really, really sad. I only have a few races, pretty much from the URA finals, and that's about it. Although it was a bit rocky at the beginning if I were to crawl, but we'll see at the end of the video. Otherwise, as we end this special week on day 3, because I think next is simply Rudolph at day 1, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, especially in real life, because I'm trying to do things as well, and I'm being very vague here for a good reason, but yeah, if things work out well, they work out well. If they don't, you'll be hearing, or not hearing from me. It shouldn't be anything too serious, but boy, would it be really, really bad if bad things happened. But otherwise, yeah, it's just doing Musume, just doing other stuff, exploring around, but also doing things on my own as we enter the final spurt here. So, hopefully Gold Ship wins this? I haven't really been paying attention to where Special Week was, but I know Gold Ship looks good. Oh yeah, Special Week is right there. We should be able to pass. If we can't pass, that would be a little strange. And I think it's gonna be Symboli's inherited passive that helps us out here. But if it doesn't, again, that would be strange. Also, yes, still not 3-star gold ship, gold star. Oh my goodness, just hey pain. Actually, I'm just slowing down. Please, okay, good. So we'll do another one, and we'll look at Tokai Teio and see if I can use her in this legend race. If I can't, I would be a bit sad. And even if I did have enough enough stars, then I don't even have Special Week, if that wasn't already apparent. But would be nice to get some. Oh, we're gonna parfait here as well. We got bonus parfaits on top of that. And yes, my carrot situation looks a lot better, but not everyone starting Musume right now is going to have even just the sustain for the moment, if that makes any sense. That includes club, well, even though club is monthly carrots, weekly PvP. And that's pretty much it. I think the only other way is through basically loyalty carrots. And by that, I mean when events happen, you loyally do the events and you get your rewards. Here, though, we'll skip to the end. And if we need to, we'll review everything else. But unless Special Week gets stuck somewhere, which it looks like she is. Oh, late strategy. I'm not saying it's a bad strategy. I run late. I'm using Gold Ship, who is an end closer. But, yeah. I mean, I don't think... Well, never mind. She pulled to... Special Week pulled to second, but we are a ways ahead. So unless she just accelerates to the moon, we shouldn't need to worry too much here. And yes, I know that looking at day 2, day 3 of Legend races aren't the best. For me, then... Yes, I meant to say that phrase twice. because we're starting a new sentence. Oh, we'll do the daily sales here while we're waiting. It's for me if no one else. Oh my goodness. Have I seen... I think I've only seen one gold chip star piece so far in my life. In global server, I mean. Japanese server, I definitely just went all out. And was able to go all out. But for this next race, let's throw in Tokai Teio and see what happens. Again, I could do a thing. I mean, I could edit the video so that I can have some horizontal races as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So, should be the trainee I did the most recently. So this is my Tokai Teio. Yeah, that stamina. I did that. I didn't mean for my stamina to be that high. In fact, I was just farming 600 in my stats, but as you can see here, not the best actually in terms of stat and things, but we do have a few races. I think mainly it's just Satsuki's show, but I don't exactly know how much that gives. And as you saw, my career was a thing. I was supposed to be looking at this later. Actually, that was a pretty good Tokai Teio run. I think it's because some events happened as well. But anywho, let's go in. Yeah, I shouldn't be looking at the places when I'm just trying to show you the stats and the skills. And yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. We're not the most favorited to win, but as long as our wits hold out, I think I would be mostly worried about my wits here. Everything else seems okay. Guts a bit low for my liking, but if you don't care about it, you should be perfectly fine here. At least for Tokai Teio. I think I also have an S tier aptitude, but I wasn't looking as closely, so we'll see what happens. We are on the Tokyo race course, and I think as you saw, my skills with Tokai... It's a shame I can't see it here. But yeah, with Tokai Teio, I have a lot of green skills. I didn't mean for that to happen again. It was my very first Tokai Teio on Global, because I only did one scout on a Biwa Hayahide banner, and just pulled Tokai Teio. So at this point, another thing I'm trying to say is, if you say, well, Jordan, you were lucky enough already, I won't really argue at that point. Still, though, that doesn't mean that I can't call out bad luck when it happens. Period. That's the end of the sentence. But otherwise, Tokai Teio, as I mentioned earlier, I'll mention it one more time in this video. Yeah, the growth rates happen to help me the most because now I have Vico Pegasus support card. Not the best, but I'll use my SSRs where they are. It makes a big difference. Obviously, the Special Week Event Speed SSR, and then I think one more. I can also borrow, someone has like a max limit broken twin turbo on my followers, so, and it's mutual too. Aside from that, otherwise, I'm probably just not borrowing that twin turbo and actually borrowing Super Creek Stealth because Swinging Maestro is just so valuable to me. And Tokai Teio, who is primarily in medium but can also be in long races. I haven't looked at any other aptitudes for her though. But if we stay stuck in the middle of the pack here, I'm going to be a bit worried. So hopefully we pull forward ahead as we get into this last spurt. We're stuck in the middle and we're in trouble. So hopefully, yeah, okay, we broke out. She pops unique here, it's fine. If she doesn't, we get... Oh yeah, we're being held up. We're being held up. We're being held up. I think we lose it. We lose this one. I bit my lip. This makes me so sad. No! A bit late. This is a very big speed increase, as one of my clips should show, but unless a miracle happens, I don't think this is going to work. 150 meters left by the time that skill popped was not good. How close were we? Not close at all. I would say, is that a distance? Let's find out. Oh, man. Well, she has 600 power. What do you expect me to do? Anywho. Oh, I should have actually just looked at the placings, but as you saw on screen, it was as it was. So, yeah, without further ado, not much to say. I showed you the Tokai Teio. Not really much to look at. We're going to Assembly Rudolph next, and I got as many trophies as I could. I guess I can show you that. So, without further ado, as we end this video, and it should be at the end screen if this loading screen will permit me to go, because I know Steam had problems a day or two ago. Yeah, well, that's all we get for this Special Week Legend race. I forgot if there are reruns, but at this point, hey, yeah, so all 6 wins were gold chip, no one else. I could have used Assembly Rudolph, could have tried for Silent Suzuka, but 6 out of 9, well, 6 out of 8, because of one I did Tokai Teio. But yeah, without further ado, if you have anything to say, if you want to support me, if you want to do anything, that's cool. If you don't want to support me or comment at all, that's cool too. I'm going to be doing a few more Tokai Teios, and I'll just go back to doing gold chip. Yeah, and I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye!